Picture this, if you will. You wake up one Tuesday, it's 2025. You reach for your phone, bleary-eyed, needing that sweet, sweet dopamine hit of a package confirmation. But something's wrong, terribly wrong. The Amazon app? It just spins. The website? A polite yet chilling error message. We're currently unavailable in your region. Panic starts to set in, doesn't it? Your scheduled delivery of artisanal cat socks and a suspiciously cheap inflatable hot tub? Vanished. Gone. Poof. Like a politician's promise the day after an election. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a full-blown first-world catastrophe. Your smart speaker Alexa, the one who knows your deepest, darkest musical secrets and shopping habits, she's giving you the silent treatment. No weather updates, no witty banter, no ability to order more paper towels with a simple voice command. The horror. Your Kindle library, carefully curated over years. Inaccessible. Prime Video, your go-to for comfort binges. It's displaying a test card pattern from 1987. The digital tendrils of Amazon that have wrapped themselves so comfortably around modern life have suddenly recoiled, leaving a void. A cold, empty, 2-day delivery-free void. It's a digital ghost town, and you're the bewildered sheriff. Could this retail giant, a company that seems as American as apple pie delivered by drone, actually consider such a drastic move? Let's peel back the layers of this onion of corporate intrigue, shall we? So, what in the blazes are these tariffs we keep mentioning? Are they a new boy band? A rare Pokemon? Sadly no. They're far more boring, yet surprisingly impactful. Think of tariffs as an entrance fee for goods. When products from one country try to enter another, the government of the destination country can say, "Hold on there, pal. If you want to sell your fancy foreign widgets here, you've got to pay a little something extra at the door." It's essentially a tax on imports. A bouncer for international commerce, if you will, and sometimes this bouncer is very, very grumpy. Governments usually implement tariffs for a few key reasons. The main one, they'll tell you, is to protect domestic industries. By making imported goods more expensive, locally made products suddenly look like a better deal. It's the economic equivalent of your mom saying, "We have food at home when you want to eat out." The goal is to encourage people to buy American or British or whatever country is imposing the tariff in. It's economic patriotism with a price tag. But here's the rub. While tariffs might sound like a good idea to protect local jobs and businesses, they can also backfire spectacularly. Now, why would a corporate titan like Amazon, a company that probably has more money than several small countries combined, lose sleep over these little import taxes? Well, it's simple really. Amazon is the everything store. And a colossal amount of that everything, from your phone charger to your kids' toys to that weird banana slicer you bought at 3 a.m., isn't made in a charming little workshop down the street. It's manufactured overseas in places like China, Vietnam, or Bangladesh, where production costs are often lower. This is a key part of how they keep prices down. Tariffs throw a rather large and very expensive spanner into this well-oiled global supply chain. When the US government imposes tariffs on goods from, say, China, it means Amazon or the third-party sellers on its platform has to pay more to bring those products into the country. This isn't chump change we're talking about. For a company that moves billions of dollars worth of goods, even a small percentage increase in cost can add up to eye-watering sums. Suddenly those low-margin, high-volume items aren't so profitable anymore. It's a direct hit to the bottom line. If Amazon packed its digital bags, the ensuing chaos and Trump's tweets. Alright, let's indulge our disaster movie fantasy for a moment longer. Imagine Amazon actually says, "Enough is enough. These tariffs are ridiculous. We're taking our ball and going home." Or rather, taking our servers, drones, and mountains of cardboard boxes and relocating them somewhere, anywhere, but here. The immediate aftermath? Utter pandemonium. Think Black Friday crowds, but instead of fighting for cheap TVs, people are fighting for the last roll of toilet paper because they can't get it delivered in 2 hours. The national mood would plummet faster than a badly packed drone. And the political reaction? Oh, it would be a glorious, unadulterated circus. Picture former President Donald Trump, a man who has never been shy about sharing his opinions on Amazon or Jeff Bezos. He'd be on Truth Social so fast his thumbs would be a blur. Amazon, weak and disloyal, couldn't handle my brilliant tariffs. They were never truly American. We will build a new, much better Patriot delivery service. Believe me. Or perhaps he'd claim it was his plan all along to make Amazon leave. Operation Relocation. Why moving Amazon is harder than assembling flat-pack furniture. Now, before we all start stockpiling canned goods and learning how to darn our own socks, let's inject a healthy dose of reality here. Amazon upping sticks and leaving the US entirely is, to put it mildly, extraordinarily unlikely. Why? Because it would be a logistical nightmare of such epic proportions. It would make landing on Mars look like a casual weekend jaunt. We're talking about an undertaking that would dwarf the construction of the pyramids and probably involve more disgruntled software engineers. It's not like they can just forward their mail. Think about the sheer physical infrastructure. Amazon has hundreds of gargantuan fulfillment centers strategically dotted across the United States. These aren't just big sheds, folks. They're technological marvels, packed with robots, conveyor belts, and enough shelving to reach the moon and back, probably. Then there are the data centers for Amazon Web Services, the backbone of a huge chunk of the internet. You can't just unplug those and stick them on a cargo ship. The power requirements alone are staggering. They'd need a country with a very understanding electricity grid. Seeking new pastures, Amazon's unlikely international escape pods. Okay, for the sake of argument, let's say Amazon's executives completely lose their minds. They've had one too many kale smoothies, attended one too many Burning Man festivals, and decide, yes, let's abandon our largest market due to these pesky tariffs. Where on earth, or perhaps off it given Jeff Bezos's other interests, would they even go? Finding a new global headquarters that could replicate the scale and benefits of the US is, well, a bit of a tall order. It's not like there are dozens of Amazon-ready countries just waiting with open arms and zero regulations. Canada seems like an obvious first thought, right? It's right next door. They speak English mostly, they like hockey, but the Canadian market is a fraction of the size of the US market. While lovely, it simply can't absorb the kind of volume Amazon deals in. Plus, Canada has its own set of trade rules, taxes, and a strong desire not to become America's 51st state, economically or otherwise. And imagine the shipping delays during winter. Sorry, your package is delayed due to a moose on the runway and a polite but firm customs inspection. What about Europe? A big wealthy market, certainly. But Europe comes with its own unique set of challenges. The General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, makes US tech companies break out in a cold sweat. The domino effect, small sellers, shoppers, and the sobering tariff truth. Amazon pulling a Houdini from the US, highly improbables high. But the idea that tariffs could push a company of that magnitude to even think about it shines a spotlight on the wider impact of these economic policies. The ripple effects would touch everyone, from small entrepreneurs to average shoppers. Tariffs are like a clumsy spider stomping all over a complex web. Millions of small and medium-sized businesses rely on Amazon Marketplace. For many, Amazon is their entire storefront and logistics partner. If tariffs made selling through Amazon expensive, these businesses would be devastated. We're talking about livelihoods, dreams, and countless niche products. They are the lifeblood of Amazon's everything store promise. And what about us, the consumers? The ones happily clicking buy now? Fewer sellers and higher import costs mean higher prices and less choice. That convenience we've grown accustomed to could erode. We might find ourselves paying more for less, or waiting longer for goods. The global supply chain domino effect. Pause 2S. Imagine a world where the disruption of Amazon's operations sends shockwaves through the global supply chain. This isn't just an American issue, it's a global phenomenon. Amazon sources products from every corner of the world, from electronics in China to textiles in India. Pause. 2S. Now consider this. With tariffs in place, importing these goods becomes a financial nightmare. Factories in Asia might face reduced orders, leading to layoffs and economic downturns in their regions. The domino effect is real, and it's not just about the products we buy, but the livelihoods of millions globally. Pause 2S. As Amazon struggles to adapt, other companies will feel the heat too. Shipping companies, packaging suppliers, and even local logistics firms will face a sudden downturn. The intricate dance of the global supply chain is disrupted, and the music stops for everyone involved. Pause 2S. The question is, can the global economy withstand such a shock, or are we all just pawns in a game of economic chess where one move can topple the entire board? The political tug-of-war. Pause 2S. As the global supply chain feels the strain, the political landscape shifts into a fierce battleground. Governments worldwide, from the United States to the European Union, begin to flex their muscles, imposing retaliatory tariffs and creating new trade policies. Pause 1S. It's a game of high-stakes poker, with each nation trying to outmaneuver the others in a bid to protect their own economic interests. Pause 2S. In Washington, politicians are divided. Some see tariffs as a necessary evil to protect American jobs, while others argue they are a blunt instrument that harms more than it helps. Pause 2s. Congressional hearings become heated, with experts and lobbyists presenting conflicting views on the best path forward. Meanwhile, international summits become arenas for diplomatic sparring. Pause 1s. Leaders negotiate behind closed doors, trying to strike deals that will stabilize their economies without appearing weak on the global stage. Pause 2s. Back home, the public watches in confusion and frustration as the prices of everyday goods climb and job security becomes increasingly uncertain. Pause 1s. Social media erupts with debates, protests, and calls for action. In the midst of this turmoil, Amazon and other multinational corporations find themselves caught in the crossfire. Pause 1s. They lobby for exemptions and seek ways to mitigate the impact, but the political tug-of-war shows no signs of abating. Pause 2s. The question remains, who will emerge victorious in this global game of economic brinkmanship? And at what cost? Pause 2s. The consumer's dilemma. Pause 2s. The ripple effects of the political tug-of-war reach far beyond boardrooms and government offices, landing squarely in the homes of everyday consumers. Pause 1s. As tariffs inflate prices, families are forced to make tough choices. Pause 2s. Do they cut back on groceries or forego that new pair of shoes? Pause 1s. For some, the impact is even more severe, affecting their ability to pay for essential medications or school supplies. Pause 2s. Across the country, small businesses struggle to absorb the increased costs. Pause 1s. A local diner might have to raise menu prices while a boutique shop grapples with dwindling inventory due to import restrictions. Pause 2s. In rural areas, the effects are more pronounced, with fewer alternatives and tighter budgets. Pause 1s. In urban centers, consumers turn to social media, sharing their stories and seeking solidarity. Pause 2s. Hashtags like #tariff-troubles and #costly choices trend as people voice their frustrations and fears. Pause 1s. Online forums buzz with discussions on how to navigate this new economic landscape, offering tips on budgeting and finding affordable alternatives. Pause 2s. Yet, amidst the struggle, there's a growing sense of resilience. Pause 1s. Communities come together, supporting local businesses and finding creative solutions to cope with the rising costs. Pause 2s. Neighborhood barter systems spring up, and crowdfunding campaigns help those hardest hit. Pause 1s. The consumer's dilemma is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our global economy. Pause 2s. As individuals, we may feel powerless against the tide of international trade policies, but collectively, our choices can drive change. Pause 1s. The question now is, how will we adapt and what sacrifices are we willing to make? Pause 2s. One thing is certain, the journey ahead will test our resilience and ingenuity like never before. Pause 2s. The future of e-commerce. Pause 2s. Despite the challenges, the world of e-commerce continues to evolve at breakneck speed. Pause 1s. Innovations in technology offer glimpses of a more resilient and adaptable future. Pause 2s. From AI-powered supply chain management to blockchain ensuring transparency, the digital marketplace is undergoing a transformation. Pause 1s. Companies are investing in local manufacturing and warehousing to mitigate risks associated with global trade. Pause 2s. The rise of 3D printing could revolutionize how goods are produced and delivered, reducing dependency on international suppliers. Pause 1s. Meanwhile, drone deliveries and autonomous vehicles promise faster and more efficient logistics. Pause 2s. As for consumers, the shift towards sustainability is becoming more pronounced. Pause 1s. Eco-conscious shopping platforms are gaining popularity, encouraging buyers to make environmentally friendly choices. Pause 2s. Virtual reality shopping experiences are also on the horizon, offering immersive and personalized retail experiences from the comfort of home. Pause 1s. Small businesses are leveraging social media and e-commerce platforms to reach a global audience, transcending geographical limitations. Pause 2s. Digital currencies and fintech innovations are simplifying cross-border transactions, making it easier for consumers and businesses to navigate the global economy. Pause 1s. But with these advancements come new challenges, such as cybersecurity threats and the need for robust digital infrastructure. Pause 2s. Governments and companies must work together to create a secure and inclusive digital ecosystem. Pause 1s. As we look to the future, it's clear that e-commerce will continue to be a driving force in the global economy. Pause 2s. The key to success lies in our ability to adapt, innovate, and embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. Pause 1s. The future of e-commerce is not just about technology, it's about creating a more connected, efficient, and sustainable world for everyone. Pause 2S. So as we stand on the brink of this digital revolution, let's harness the power of innovation to build a brighter future for all. Pause 2S. As we navigate this complex landscape, one thing is clear: the future of e-commerce is both challenging and promising. Pause 2S. We've seen how global events, technological advancements, and shifting consumer behaviors shape this dynamic industry. Pause 1S. The road ahead is filled with opportunities to innovate, adapt, and thrive. Pause 2S. But it also requires a collaborative effort from businesses, governments, and consumers to create a more resilient and sustainable digital marketplace. Pause 1S. To the businesses, the message is simple: stay agile, invest in technology, and prioritize sustainability. Pause 2S. To the consumers, your choices drive the market. Opt for eco-friendly products and support local businesses whenever possible. Pause 1S. And to the policymakers, your role in fostering a secure and inclusive digital environment is crucial. Pause 2S. The future of e-commerce is not just about transactions, it's about building a connected, efficient, and sustainable world. Pause 1S. So, as we stand on the cusp of this digital revolution, let's seize the opportunities ahead to create a brighter future for all. Pause 2S. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the evolving world of e-commerce. Stay tuned, stay informed, and stay inspired. Pause 1S. Until next time.